Welcome to another Inside the Recording Studio Tuesday tip. Today I'm going to be talking to you about phase cancellation. Let's jump right in. As you can see, I have a kick sample and a kick sample 2, and if I play them, I should get a real nice kick sound. Wait a minute, why am I getting no sound? Well, let's take a look at this real quick. If I zoom in on this kick sample, I can see something going on kind of weird on the screen, and that is that if I look at the lines of what's going on, this top one, the kick is starting out here and then going down and then up and then down and down and then up. And on the bottom one, starts off here and then it goes up and then down and then up and up and down. And they're doing it in literally the exact opposite formation of each other, which is why we're getting zero sound. That is pretty much 100% phase cancellation right there, which is why we're not hearing this kick at all. Now, if I mute this, I now hear a kick, which is fantastic. If I go in here and I invert the phase on this, I will hear a louder set of kick sound. All right. And the reason for that is this gain plugin right here is actually set to invert the phase. And since they were literally exact opposites of each other, that's why they were canceling themselves out. I invert the phase of one of them. They're now enhancing each other by giving even more value to what they're doing. If I take the gain plugin off and I start moving the samples, we're hearing the kick start to come back in a sense, but weird things are happening with the sound depending on how many samples I've moved. So based on how many samples I start getting it away from itself, you can hear the sound kind of morphing a bit. Sometimes it's accentuating the high end, sometimes it's accentuating the mid-range, and then sometimes it's accentuating the low. That has a lot to do with how the signal is starting to fight less against itself and more in varying degrees of what is it enhancing. From a perfect enhancement, which enhances the entire sound overall, to an exact opposite, which is not technically an enhancement. It erases the sound completely. That is why you need to take a look at phase cancellation in your mixes. See you next time.